EIE, Barrister Chidi Ezenwanfo, seemed to misconceive the real issue for the trial within trial, which is whether or not the statement made by Dairo on July 25, 2008 was voluntarily made. Ricky Tafa SAN, counsel to fourth and fifth accused person, had also argued that the statement from the accused persons were taken under duress and therefore not admissible in court. The other defense counsels aligned with Tafa, but in his ruling, the judge said that the prosecution has proven beyond reasonable doubt that the statement were not taken under duress but voluntarily, hence admissible in court. The judge, after ruling on the admissibility of the EFCC's evidence, adjourned the case till March 28, 2011 for continuation of hearing. The EFCC had filed a 15-count amended charge against the accused on November 19, 2009.
EFCC will get you anywhere, anytime.
A Lagos-based businessman, Dominic Essien, and his company, Seed Media Limited, were arraigned before Justice O.A. Akinlade of Lagos High Court Ikeja by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission on a 2-count charge bordering on conspiracy and obtaining under false pretenses. The 37-year-old is alleged to have conspired to obtain the sum of 252 million naira from a telecommunication company, MTN Nigeria Limited. One of the charges reads that you, Dominic Essien, and Seed Media Limited, sometime in June 2007, at Lagos, within the Ikeja Judicial Division, with intent to defraud, conspired to obtain the sum of 252 million naira from MTN Nigeria by falsely representing that the said sum represent the cost of the purchase and stock of loyalty incentives and gifts from TLC Marketing Worldwide International for MTN Nigeria customers, which representation you knew to be false. When the charges were read to the accused on Monday, February 21, he pleaded not guilty. His counsel, Mr. Paul Idogun, pleaded with the trial judge to remand the accused in EFCC custody pending when the bail application will be heard. But prosecution counsel, Mr. Francis Usani, objected, urging the court to remand the accused in prison custody. The judge upheld the submission of the prosecution counsel and ruled that the accused be remanded in prison custody and adjourned the case till March 24th for determination of the bail application. In March 2010, representatives of MTN had petitioned the EFCC alleging that the accused defrauded the company to the tune of 252 million naira. In the petition, it was alleged that the accused signed an agreement with MTN through his company, Seed Media Limited, to develop and implement the MTN loyalty scheme, which was to provide loyalty incentives and gifts to MTN subscribers that met said criteria. Between June 2007 and July 2008, MTN was said to have paid Seed Media Limited 252 million naira out of the total contract sum of 300 million naira for the project. But the accused failed to deliver. Instead, he diverted the money to personal use and refused to refund the same.
And now to our feedback segment, where we received a mail from Muhyiddin Adeni with email address ajirobaforshaw@yahoo.com. He says, I watched your program where a claimed lawyer was sentenced to 100 years in prison as a result of the crime he committed. I now want to ask about those public figures, some of whom were governors of states and other political officers